This is Anthony Schreiber, the original vehicle hunter, back with another episode of Driveway Confidential. Make sure you press subscribe if you like old Japanese cars. This here is a Toyota Matrix from 2006. I've always been a big fan of the hatchback slash station wagon type package. I like practicality, I like efficiency. These hatchback slash wagon situations, you can fold down the back seats and fit a lot of stuff in them. One thing I especially like about both of these vehicles, this Scion XB and this Matrix, they have very high seating positions for a small car. So they're very easy to get in and out of for people as they age, or, you know, you're not picking yourself up off the ground. So you've got a nice high seating position. I especially like about this Toyota Matrix, which there was a woman here recently that I met. She had 300,000 miles on her Matrix, and she had no idea that the back window opens. Kind of like an old station wagon, or like a Toyota 4Runner or Toyota Sequoia. So if you have a dog that likes to hang its head out the window, put them in the back. So there is a button here that says glass, and when you press it, it releases. There's a little discreet handle under the windshield wiper. And you've got these little hatchback struts, these little shocks to hold up the back window. A lot of vehicles, the back window is not opening anymore. You have to open the whole hatchback. So this is one of the features I love. You can tell that the auto detailer did not know that it opened, because it still has all the dust and the dirt and the pollen. But that's one of my favorite features of the Toyota Matrix, a back window that opens. You can fold down the seats. You've got nice hard plastic backs, hard plastic under here. If you do have a dog, it's better to put a carpet down so the dog's not sliding all over the place. Nice, strong, long-lasting, durable interior. This is like a little picnic area. If you fold down your seat, you've got like a cup holder right there. And the same thing happens with this passenger seat. So you have this handle, which is to move the back of the seat, but there's a secondary handle right here. With this, the seat folds flat, and there's a table situation that's going on now that the seat is folded flat. So I can get in my back seat, sit down, and I've got this table in front of me, like perfectly flat. And so that's a cool feature to me about the Toyota Matrix. Another one right here. You can use your regular plug from your house in your car. I do love the perforated leather steering wheel on the Matrix. Feels nice on your hands. I like the dials and the way the gauges are set up. I like this durable material that was used. Little storage in the seat back on the driver's side, not on the passenger side, because that's the one that folds down into a table. The paint did not hold up incredibly well. There's a lot of clear coat peeling. I wound up replacing the hubcaps and having the roof and the hood and the bumper repainted, just to clean it up a bit, because there was a lot of this clear coat peeling and a scratch right there. But the Matrix is, it's a Toyota Corolla turned into a wagon or a hatchback. And this is the first generation Matrix that is ultra reliable. The second generation Matrix, you have to be careful. They had an oil consumption issue. And Toyota does not often whiff, but sometimes they whiff. And that engine in the second generation of the Toyota Matrix, if you can avoid it, that would be good. But this one is a pretty robust platform. This car has around 165,000 miles, I believe. And it is a good runner. Let's take a look here. 165,760 miles. power mirrors, power windows, power door locks. My favorite button that releases that back glass. Automatic transmission on this one. Little hidden storage here. A couple of cup holders. Some storage in your armrest, and then underneath your armrest you've got another power port right there. So you've got one there, one in the dash, then the regular house plug, and I believe there should also be one in the trunk area, so if you are camping you have one. Nope, I stand corrected. I do not see one back here. That would have been a nice feature. Instead we have storage, and over here is probably going to be the jack. Nope, jack is probably under with the spare tire. Let's go to the unlock section. Let's see what's under here. Alright, we've got our jack, we've got our tools, and the spare tire right under here. But it is locked in position. Got a little hook in case you want to hold this up. Take this, hook it right there. And you can be working on this without having it fall back down. You can have your hands free. So, Toyota Matrix, first generation. I think these ran from maybe 03 to 07. And these were good, reliable cars. If you can get one of these as a first car or a college kid car or a commuter car, you'll be in pretty good shape. One thing that was not great about these Matrixes, they had a lot of extra plastic add-ons for appearance, and these things can get hooked, like on parking blocks. You know how they have those cement parking blocks? They also had this same type of cladding like is on this Scion XB. And what happens is wintertime you get snow and slush with the salt mixed in, and you can get rust because it gets trapped behind here. So this one, the little side skirt is gone. And that's not the worst thing in the world because you won't have stuff getting trapped in it. On the back, this little plastic molding, one piece is missing from here. It used to attach here and kind of come around the edge. And the same thing over here. It's missing from here. That trim is missing from this side. So, with it being missing from both sides, it actually doesn't look terrible. You can't really, unless you're paying close attention, you don't even notice something's missing. But that cladding was just an appearance package, and it often led to rust underneath. So when you're vetting a car for a potential purchase, make sure you open the door and kind of look all in here, behind the door. Try to peel that little trim back a little bit, this plastic molding, and make sure you don't have significant rust. A little bit is not going to kill you, especially when you're shopping in this price point for a 20-year-old Toyota. You know, you should be shopping for something in that price point. It's going to be like under $5,000, but do your due diligence. And I think that's all I want to say about this Matrix for now. It is another one of Toyota's great 4-cylinder packages, just like this Scion XB is. Good cheap transportation. Change the oil regularly. Take care of your transmission fluid every once in a while. Brakes, tires, regular maintenance items, and there's no reason you can't go 300,000 miles.